PIAsilver.com or call 888-213-4338, 888-213-4338, and help us win this battle.
Okay, this happens all the time. Judge Napolitano works for Fox. He's invited me on his show countless times. I'm going to be back on his show many times. He's going to be back on with us next week. He had to go on Fox today. No big deal, because I want to go to your phone calls and cover a bunch of other news and some breaking news we've got as well. But finishing up right now with the new information about all these federal reports demonizing the American people. Don't you see the genius of it? By making it about right-wing extremists, it now intimidates anybody to think being against the corrupt banker bailout is right-wing and tied in with shooting people and dead cops and white supremacists. That's what the media is doing. It's just totally ridiculous. And so it gets the whole focus off the bankers, the takeover, the collapsing economy, into let's look at the American people that criticize this. They're radical and dangerous and bad. You don't want to get on a list. Sit down and shut up. But it also seduces the left, who was against the secret police reports and being spied on under Bush, and they were doing it to left-wing and right-wing and everybody in between, to like, yeah, we need to watch these people. They're dangerous. Just like the phony right-wing was all for secret police, secret torture, 1 million-plus dead Iraqis, all the things that happened in 8 years under Bush the Democrats went along with. So we Googled, well, first off, if you go to the PDF file of this latest federal report that came out that's gotten all of the attention, the one that we called Sunday and confirmed was real. It was on a few websites. People going, is it real? I don't know. Well, I mean, I read it and said, oh, this is real. And then I called the feds, and they admitted it was real. And we put the report out Sunday night, and then it got big. But 1A-0257-09, classified for official use, unclassified or official use only. This report, I knew I'd read pieces of in other reports. That's how I knew it was real. And then we called and confirmed it. And now the Homeland Security admits it and backs it up and says they support it on record. Because I'd read all of this back under Bush. And I didn't think to go Google and pull up those old reports. We've now done that today. But if you look at the file itself in the Adobe Acrobat Reader, but maybe you guys can punch this up on screen. This document was originally created in 2007 about the returning troops. And I've seen that in other documents. And the police are on record, with these headlines. Military training police to deal with IEDs, or exploding bombs on the sides of roads. So you can see that was created January 23rd, 2007. It was published at 1:32 p.m. And then it was modified April 7th, 2009. They only added a few paragraphs in there. Okay? So this report came out under George Bush. People could say, well, we don't have the old report. Well, yeah, we do. Yes, we do. This is the Federal Bureau of Investigation Intelligence Assessment. This is the Federal Bureau of Intelligence Assessment, but they now have that as a subunit under Homeland Security here on the final page with the National Infrastructure Coordinating Center. You call one number, it's them. You call the other number, it's the FBI, as I did last Sunday night. And you see this right here? You see this right here? The Office of the Intelligence and Analysis Center Assessment, a division of the FBI. Well, what do we have here? From July 7th, 2008. There's a whole bunch of these. These are all over the web. These have been out. We've always been covering these. Why did they decide to give it attention now? To polarize things left-right. And this basically says the same thing. Anybody who's pro-gun is basically a white supremacist, and the military is coming back and they're going to kill everybody. And I knew I had read much of what was in the new report, which was, we now learn, old. So, again, this is what George Bush was putting out. And they're saying now, when we were talking to Napolitano, the breaking news, and who knows if this is going to come out right now, is that George Bush is about to release more Homeland Security documents, probably saying, oh, yes, I'm worried about right-wingers, too, to give Obama cover. Kind of like Bush Sr. came out and bad-mouthed the NRA that time and said he was getting rid of his membership. You know, they pile on against the American people from time to time. Now, here is the Council on Foreign Relations that really runs the policy of the government, 4,000, almost 5,000 members, militant extremists in the United States. And this is a report, April 21st, 2008. And it's types of domestic terrorism. It says the Southern Poverty Law Centers, who compiled it for them. And it's got left-wing and right-wing terrorism, right-wing domestic terrorism. See, so what's happened is everybody's focusing in on one little report. The entire American people are basically listed as terrorists in this. And if they announced it like that, we'd all come together and say, this is police state, this is Nazi Germany, we're against it. But if they only make it about one group, like Hitler did with the Jews, see, oh, it's just the conservatives. We'll be right back.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Hi, this is Alex Jones. Did you know that the global elite are now storing non-hybrid seeds in secret storage vaults near the Arctic Circle? Did you know that in a real meltdown, non-hybrid seeds can become more valuable than silver or gold? It's true, seeds have outperformed even gold and silver before in this country, and it's possible that could even happen again. So our friends at Solutions from Science have put together the perfect mix of non-hybrid seeds. They call it a survival seed bank, and it can produce an endless supply of nutrient-dense food for you and your family. And here's the best part. These seeds have not been genetically modified in any way, and you actually get enough seeds to plant a full-acre crisis garden. So visit them today at survivalseedbank.com. That's survivalseedbank.com, or give them a call at 877-327-0365. That's 877-327-0365. Remember, in a real crisis, non-hybrid seeds are the ultimate barter item. This is Alex Jones for survivalseedbank.com. In the New World Order's war against humanity, Barack Obama is the tip of the spear.
We've got to have a civilian national security force that's just as powerful, just as strong, just as well-funded.
The Obama deception completely destroys the myth that Obama is working for the best interest of the American people.
Well, Obama's already fudging. He's fudged since day one in this election.
If you have a demagogue with a fanatical mass movement of personality cultists who is imposing the program of a group of extreme bankers and finance oligarchs, that's fascism.
It's not about left or right. It's about a one-world government. This film documents who Obama works for, the lies he has told, and his real agenda. Get your copy of The Obama Deception today at Infowars.com or download it in super high quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. The Obama Deception. The people strike back. Have you ever thought about what's in your shampoo, soap, or detergent? How about chlorides, dyes, ethanol, sulfates, sodium, formaldehydes, and more? Even fragrance can indicate the presence of some 4,000 separate ingredients, most of which are synthetic. Hi, this is Alex Jones. I was shocked when I discovered I could be inhaling these additives that can lead to coughing, wheezing, and shortness of breath, headaches, nausea, irritation of the skin, and mucous membranes. Now compare Cal-Ben Pure Soap, all natural, earth-friendly, no harsh chemicals, no animal testing. They're safe, and you save 85% of the money you're spending on cleaning products now. Start saving over $1,000 a year for your family of 4. Keep it natural. Call Cal-Ben Pure Soap for a free catalog at 1-800-340-7091 or log on to 5starsoap.com. Try Cal-Ben Pure Soaps, and I'll bet you'll never use any other cleaning products again. Call 1-800-340-7091 for all your cleaning needs.
We're going to your calls right now.
She don't want me. So that I leave it here.
I just want to add a final point. That previously, people were called leaders or statesmen. And they were judged by were they keeping the man, the tyrants off people's backs? Were they allowing property rights and freedom? It wasn't a left-right debate. It was tyranny versus liberty. That was always the discussion, till they gave us the false political paradigm so they could break down our society and control us. Politicians at the mid-level and higher level are there to lie and deceive and to continually trick the people into never getting control of their society again. They are there to keep the elites in power. They are there for the upper class to wage war against the middle class and the working class. And they write textbooks on it, and they brag about it all day, and that's why Rick Perry's coming out to be the Tea Party leader, and they want to make it Republican so that they can manage dissent and then play it off against the left. It's the two parties teamed up against the people. Two wings on the same bird of prey. Instead of looking at the wings all day, let's talk about the head, the beak, the guts of this thing, its mind, its eyes.